16 wickets tumble as bowlers dominate on day one. Before Nottinghamshire picked up their third win in a row, Essex and Durham were the leading teams in Group 1 of the LV County Championship, so both were hunting wins if they were to keep within touching distance of the leaders. The hosts won the toss and took the decision to bowl, and it proved to be a good choice. Cook out early with the score in the 20s. Rushworth the man with the first breakthrough. It wasn't long before Brown followed him. The opener bowled via an inside edge off Potts, and Wesley didn't do much better. Out LBW for a duck to Rain. All the early momentum with Durham. Pepper and Walter put a stop to the Essex success. Their partnership was solid, and they put 50 runs up on the scoreboard. They enjoyed themselves, the visitors now batting their way to some fluency and accelerating towards lunch. They'd added 50 runs as a pairing in the overs before the break, and they reached the interval with the score 91 for 3. 2 runs from Walter whipped through the leg side was enough to take Essex to the 100. In his next over, Rain beat Walter's defences, off stump knocked back, and Durham once again had something to shout about. But despite the loss of his partner, Michael Pepper was a man on a mission, and with a delightful cut, he brought up his maiden first-class 50, reached off 102 balls. Ten Descarter couldn't get out of single digits, out LBW attempting to sweep Borthwick. Wheater and Pepper took the score to 150, but things were about to get difficult for Essex. Rushworth found Pepper's pads to deny him a century, out LBW for 92. Harmer wasn't far behind, out the same way, Rain the bowler this time. Then 2 in an over for Rushworth had them deep in the mire. Wheater was first, caught behind for 8. And then Sam Cook, LBW for a duck. And just 3 balls later, the innings was at an end. Siddle bowled by Rain for 1, Essex all out for 182. Pepper had been the star of the show for Essex. His 92 added some real flavour to what had been a bit of a bland performance from the champions. The Durham Seamers had done the damage, led by Rushworth, who finished with 4 for 32. But Essex found some joy of their own early in the Durham innings. Lees, with the potential to anchor an innings, was dealt with, out LBW for a duck with just 1 on the board. Borthwick and Bancroft held firm for a period, but they couldn't keep Essex at bay. A wicket maiden for Cook saw the captain out LBW for 8. Bancroft had to follow, out LBW to fellow Aussie Siddle for 20, the bulk of the total so far. Then Jones fell to Cook, another LBW, and Durham in hot water still shy of 50. Burnham made it 5, a second for Siddle, and the hosts' pads were taking a battering at the hands of the Essex attack. Eckersley and Bedingham shut up shop and looked to preserve their wickets before the day was done. Their approach got them past 50, but they'd stumble right at the end of the day. Bedingham, the leading run scorer in the LV County Championship, added just 10 to his season's tally. He was bowled by Cook in a dramatic close to the first day. Essex could very well see Durham skittle for under 100 if they replicate this form on day 2, but with both sides boasting potent attacks, it could be anyone's game.